Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Akeem. I went high tech now. I have a smartphone for a not so smart person. This is what I'm gonna be doing my notes off of today. I'm just trying to be a little techie today, alright guys? But we're definitely talking about defining moments in our life and learning how to connect those dots in the moments of your life. Okay, in our defining moments to let us know who we're going, where we're going, and who are we going to be, which is much important. You ever heard the phrase, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey? Well, that's true. Okay, defining moments give us whether we go left or right, where we go forward or we stay where we are, or we chose the red pill or the blue pill. All my Matrix fans out there got that off of Matrix. So that's what defining moments comes to let us know in life. And hold on, gotta scroll. Look, don't criticize me. You get a smartphone, see if you know how to work it well. It helps us connect the dots in life. They bring us to the point where we have to make a decision. You know those defining moments I'm talking about, where you have to make a decision. And like I said just a couple of seconds ago, is at those moments where you know whether to go left or right, whether you know to go up or down, move forward. Should I go rent or should I buy the house? Should I go with this guy or should I go with that girl? It's our defining moments when we finally come to that point. You know what defining moments are? When we finally come to that point where you have to make a decision. That's the defining moments, and you have to learn to connect the dots with that. It's almost like, it's almost like the universe is telling us you have to make a decision. This is the time where you have to make the decision. You didn't make the decision before when you had a chance. You didn't make it back then. You didn't make it a couple minutes ago, 2 months ago, last year. The defining moments comes where we have to make a decision. Okay? And I'll be honest, we will never make a decision if defining moments don't come. You know why? Because those decisions can be hard sometimes and scary to make. And you're like, oh my gosh, I got to make a decision. Yes. Yes, it's God's way of telling you it's time to make a decision, okay? And don't be nervous about it. It's just a way for him to tell you, look, this is the time to make a decision. You know what I mean? Do you want one ply or two ply toilet paper? It can be simple like that, but guys, just to be funny, it's those defining moments, and that's why, see, that's with these smartphones. And that's why we have to come to those decisions. Why? Because it's difficult for us to make decisions if it's not based on our five senses. You know what I mean? Like hearing, seeing, touching, smelling, tasting. I got them all there. Good. Because we have to make a major decision or shift in our life based on a strictly good decision, a sound decision, a decision that's based on thought and not emotion. Coming through with those decisions and everything else. It's not based on your feelings. It's not based on the five senses we have. But you actually have, you have to think about it. You have to make a sound decision. So that's what that's what our defining moments are. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how it's going to work out, but we know we have to make a decision based on the circumstances that's on our place. Because honestly, at these times, there's no other way around it. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna just give you a real example real quick. I used to be a cable contractor for one of the biggest cable companies in the United States, and I was there for a while. I was there over 9 years, and towards the end of the 9 years, it got real. It was starting to wear on me physically. It really was. The job did, and you got to go in crawl spaces, attics. And when crawl spaces, when it's about that big, and you've been doing it for a while. I'm well into my 30s, and it starts to wear on your body. It starts to wear on my kneecaps, and attics, and climbing ladders, going way up high in the air on the ladder. So all that physicality started to wear on my body. So my point is, there came a time for an opportunity came along. As where voluntary layoffs came along at this time, and at the time it really caught up to me. So one day, my defining moment, I had to make a decision whether to take this voluntary layoff because it was wear and tear on my body. And not only that's not what I based my decision on, but there was other things that was in the work for me that I was just scared to make that leap of faith or that defining moment. But I knew at that time when it came to me, my point is at that defining moment, I knew when they asked me for that voluntary layoff, that was my defining moment. I could stay there, I can continue to let the industry wear and tear on me, the pay was getting less, or at that moment I can make the right decision for me to go forward, to take that leap of faith, and to be able to go into a new arena, into a new area. Okay, so to make a long story short, did it work out? Damn Skippy it did, okay? I made the right decision, and when those decisions come, you have to harp on it. It's a defining moment. I want you guys to understand at those moments, make the correct decision, but don't be misconceived. Defining moments come all the time, and it's to help you, to push you into a new area of your life. All right, guys, I thank you. This is it. I was techie. I know I kept pausing. I was just trying something new. Hey, it could have been a defining moment to go tech, the high tech, and using my notes off my phone. All right, guys, God bless. Be a blessing to somebody else. Talk to you later. Peace.